Hello, citizens of the planet. Welcome back to Monday Musings with Larry Lelli. And sorry about the hiatus in the Monday Musings. I'm still dealing with the flood here. Still digging out from under it. I'm trying to get back in the swing of things, so thanks for your patience. So what I wanted to talk about this week is a developmental reading that I was a part of this past week, and an interesting aspect of it, which is something that I would have never thought about before I got into musical theater and realized sometimes it's the way it is that we can't always hear everything we want to hear while we're playing the performance. It's not always a perfect situation. It's not always ideal. Sometimes one musician cannot hear another musician, or the rest of the musicians, or the performers, or the singers, or whatever. There can be a variety of technical issues that prevent people from just hearing as well as they would prefer. And it can be really tricky. And I never would have thought when I was first learning a musical instrument that if I were to do this professionally and in a musical theater context, that I might not be able to hear the other people that I'm supposed to be playing with sometimes. But that does happen, and sometimes there's just no way around it, and you have to figure out a way to deal with it and get through the performance, and move on and let it go. And this was one of those times. I won't get into the details of it, but there can be, for a variety of reasons, this can happen. Sometimes because there's a lack of space, and they have to put people not necessarily next to each other. Like sometimes some of the orchestra might have to be outside of the pit in a dressing room. I've been in situations like that before where I've actually been playing in a dressing room nowhere near the rest of the orchestra and having to hear the entire rest of the orchestra and performers through a speaker like that big, or maybe through some headphones, which is a little better sometimes. But I would never have imagined this situation, some of the situations that I've come upon. And my big, well, anyway, I'm just going to ramble on. Anyway, I just wanted to let you know that sometimes happens, even here on Broadway, there's a less than ideal situation. And you just have to figure out and be a pro and get around it and muscle through it. And the show must go on and all that kind of stuff. So, hope you found that interesting or educational or edifying or something, and I'll see you next week.